Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy here again, Dean from Burn 1, and I have for you guys an open 8 game with some commentary, but at the beginning I think we're just going to show some music. So a little bit to know about this open 8. You open 8 packs from, so one box is enough for 2 players. And then you build your deck of up to 30 cards with that. With Uma, it's a little weird because you don't really get Evo cards. So we're like, how do we do it? Right? You get the carrots. I think we decided 3 carrots per player for this game. I think we changed it up on the next game because we're going to have 2 of these. This one's going to have commentary. The other one's going to have live audio. There's a reason for that. Audio is a little bit messed up on the original file. Don't worry about it. On the top, we have my boy Swafford. And on the bottom, we have Ellis. You may have known them from both of the, seen them around in the Burn 1 tournaments. But, with that, I think I'm going to join you guys back once the actual gameplay starts. And until then, enjoy some, music and watching them draft their decks. And we're finally back with the decks finally made. Swafford over here opting to go first. Ellis going second. And Swafford, he's got a lot to think about in that hand. 4 cards. Showing the camera so that everyone may follow along. Here we go. Ellis showing the camera as well. A lot of thoughts coming out from Swafford. Here we go. 1 mana, Measuro Arden, 3/3 ward. And hitting that pass turn button back to Ellis. Ellis drawing for turn. Trial Initiation. Top check 2. Add 1. Adding to hand the Gold City. Oh, nope. Going for the Narita Taishin. And then back to Swafford. Measuro Arden coming back to hand. Contemplating his plays. And here we go. Swafford. Measuro Arden coming in. Warding. Back to Ellis. Ellis putting down the Narita Taishin. Being able to clear out the ward. But, you know, it's pretty good value for Swafford. Back to Swafford. Passing. Back to Ellis. Ellis, Echinodicnus, being able to top check 3. 1, 2, 3. Taking from the Ini Uma card. So we're going to be seeing... Oh, Narita Top Road going to Ellis's hand. That's going to be a draw 2, ditch 1. Warding the Dicnus. And back to Swafford. We've got a lot of options in the hand. A lot of things to think about. Here we go, though. Measuro Palmer coming down. Searching for a Measuro family follower in the deck. And what will he grab? He's contemplating adding to the hand the basketball card. I don't remember the name. There we go. Now then, back to Ellis, leaving the 2/4 ward up. And then we see Zeno Rob Roy, followed by Narita Top Road, being able to draw 2, ditch 1. Zeno Rob Roy says when another follower races, you will be able to top check 4, add a spell to hand. So we're going to be able to draw 2, ditch 1, followed by top check 4. Lots of thoughts going on here in Elsa's head. And then 1. Oh, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Adding to hand the Systematic Squats Amulet. And then attacking with the Echinodicnus. Got the 2/4 ward up. Swafford still needs a response. Lots of cards in Swafford's hands. Lots of choices to be made. So many options. So many choices. 7-card hand. Goes for the trade this time. And then puts down Fuji Kiseki. 2 mana, 3/2, pay 3, tap, choose an enemy follower, deal 3 damage to it, being able to clear up the standing Zeno Robroy, denying the infinite advantage engine. Systematic Squats comes down, drawing a card. Yukino Bijin comes in, bouncing back the Systematic Squats, giving a follower +1/+1 on top of herself. Buffing Narita Top Row to a 5/5, being able to swing for 5, and then racing the Bijin to be able to clear the card that taps. Now then, back to Swafford. Swafford is got a lot to think about. A lot of stats on the board. The 5/5 plus the 4/1. But first, Elsa discards for hand size. Discarding the Systematic Squats. He does not need the second copy. Now then, Swafford once again paralyzed by the amount of choices he has in his hand. Goes with the Grass Wonder. Deal 2 damage to each enemy follower. Being able to not actually fully clear up the board, but after racing, yes, there we go. We can get rid of the Narita Top Road, removing all of the pressure off of Ellis's board, and then smacking Ellis for 4 with the Measuro Palmer. But Ellis has a second Narita Top Road, draw 2, ditch 1, infinite hand fixing. Discarding the Systematic Squats, realizing that there's no need to actually draw in this format. There's too many cards that plus. And then because there's at least 10 Umusume followers in the grave, Twin Turbo is live, being able to get in face for 3 damage. Now then, back to Swafford. We see some cooking going on in the hand. And here it is, the Hishi Amazon. Pay 3 mana on play. Search for an Umusume follower that costs 3 play points. Put it onto the field, and we're going to see coming from the deck Saiyan Sky, 3 mana, 1/3. Storm, and Intimidate, but we're going to pair it with the Flowers for You, giving a card on your board +1, and if it's, Saiyan Sky, giving it +1/+1 more. Buffing Saiyan Sky to 3, 4, drawing a card, using the Hishi Amazon to trade into the Twin Turbo, and then on attack, Saiyan Sky gets +1 attack going in the face for 4, back to Ellis. Ellis is drawing for turn. And we see my solo drawn to Raindrop Drums, clearing up the Saiyan Sky, followed by the second Equinodictus. Top checking 1, 2, 3, adding to hand. Oh, look at that. The second Trial Initiation. That's right. Ellis's side of the box was truly horrendous for Swafford. But then we see Bamboo Memory come down, discard a card, 2 damage the enemy leader. Swafford's at 8, Ellis is at 12. Back to Swafford. Swafford draws for turn. A lot of pressure on the board. How will Swafford deal with this tricky situation he finds himself in? Too many options, truly. Goes with Io Kiryuin, Trainer's Teamwork, 2 mana, 1/3 ward, but most importantly on play, flipping a carrot back face down in order to draw a card. Being able to recycle the carrots in this format's pretty good. If you didn't know, we were only using 3 carrots per player. And then here we go. Oh, he's decided against that. Lots of options in the hand. Goes with Sirius Symboli, which has Bane. Attacks without racing it, but that's fine. Down comes Champion's Passion, being able to deal 4 damage if there's an Uma Musume card on your field. But most importantly, in a sealed format like this, we're going to be able to deal 4 damage at the beginning of every main phase. Very powerful card, infinite damage. Anything that scales like this is always good in draft. And then we got Ellis, back to Ellis. A Trial Initiation, top check 1 and 2, adding to hand. Well, the winning ticket, that's right, folks, because the Trial Initiation plus the Narita Taishin from earlier is in the grave. Winning ticket will be a 5/3 Storm. But we have Matin Kantanhauser coming down, clearing the Champion's Passion. And then Swafford's got a lot to think about. What is he going to do with the remaining 6 mana? Oh, 5 mana. Decides to pass. Back to Ellis. Ellis draws for turn, drawing a pretty powerful card, the Rico, but here comes the winning ticket because both of these are engraved. There we go. 5/3 Storm attacking my solo beach to Raindrop Drums, being able to clear the 5/3, but then followed up by Grass Wonder. Oh, sorry. Apologies. Super Creek coming down, healing 5 for Ellis. And then Swafford's got TM Opera. 7 mana, 6/6, being able to banish a card on the enemy field and draw a card. Infinite advantage kind of going on. There we go. Will to Overtake coming down. Top check 1, 2, 3, rearrange, or put on the bottom. Being able to fix the draws for the remaining turns. We see a lot of options from Swafford. Going to put the Oguri Cap on top, the Take a Jab, plus the other card on the bottom. Now then, sacking the My Will to Overtake to be able to draw the Oguri Cap early. Not a lot going on in the hand outside of that. Mannequin-Hauser coming in for 4. Back to Ellis. And because Swafford has cards on board and Ellis does not, that means that Rico Kashimoto is the perfect answer. That's right, 6 mana, 6/6 with Rush, and then on attack being able to pop a card on your opponent's board and then deal 3 damage to their leader. Now then, how will Swafford deal with the 6 mana 3/3 currently on the board? A lot of options here. Goes with the Hishi Akebono, healing 10, and then just passing. Probably not the best play, to be honest, but there we go. Back to Ellis. Ellis is going to just attack with the Rico, killing the Hishi Akebono, pushing a total of 9 damage, basically making that a heal 1. And then Gold City comes down, and after that, Ini's Fusion is going to come down, bouncing a card on your board. Bouncing the Rico to be able to preserve it for later. So now we've got 10 worth of stats on the board. How will Swafford deal with this? Thankfully, he has some options. We've got Fate's Forecast being able to come down, clearing the Bijin, and then be sacked off to top check. Followed by trying to find a way to weave in the Oguri Cap 10 storm damage, I see. He's contemplating lots of options here, deciding Gold City, reading Gold City, just a 3 mana 3/3, not a whole lot going on there from Ellis' side of the board anymore. Well, if it's at 6 health, I think you have to take those risks when you see them. Aishin Flash coming down 3 mana 3/3, being able to bounce a card on the opponent's board when you race, followed by Mejiro Ryan, which has Storm if an amulet leaves play, but Ellis has Make Some Noise, being able to clear the Mejiro Brian, getting 3 face damage in, and then followed by Hishin Akabono, healing up to 23, absolutely ruining any chance for Swafford to actually end this game, as he does not have any removal left for the big 10-10. And with that, folks, the game is basically over. And while Swafford desperately clings on for any hope, we know that there is nothing that can be done. And down comes King Halo, top checking 1, 2, 3 into the EX area. With no actual answer in sight, Swafford decides that he will scoop up the game. Well, folks, that's it for this video. If you guys liked it, like, comment, subscribe. If not, don't worry. The next one's going to have the original audio for everyone to enjoy. Until next time.